Hi, this is Illuminated Readings, and this is going to be a tarot reading for the sign of Pisces between the week of the 25th to the 31st of August. Let's begin. I feel like you're going through some sort of transformation at this point. It almost feels very anxious. Something you are going through right now, something you are feeling is making you very anxious, but you're aware that this is some kind of transformation for you. I feel quite uneasy all of a sudden. Okay, Pisces. I see you coming into the week. You're very fatigued. I see you almost like making a last stand of some sort here. This could be in regards to finances. This could be in regards to love. You are basically, you've just been through something, an argument, some sort of problem, some sort of disagreement. You've gone through something recently where it was like a battle, and you're coming out like, battle weary. The battle's over, but it's had its toll on you. Whatever this is in regards to something. So this is coming into this week. So this is in regards to something about need, greed, control, security, something along where I feel it's more like a greed energy that I'm getting over here, and security, something that you wanted to have and you are holding really tightly onto it, and you were determined that it should be yours. You were determined that whether this is a job, that you were like, I'm going to keep pushing this way, I'm going to go for this promotion, and you were very controlling, very, very needy with it, very greedy with it is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of greed, like, like it's gold, and you're like holding on to the Four of Pentacles energy. It's gold, and you don't want anyone else to have it. You see what it is, and you know the value of what it is, and you don't want anyone else to be near it because you want it, basically, and that's totally okay. And you've been moving, with a lot of willpower, a lot of determination. You've been very focused about how to get to, that promotion. Or if it's love, it could be love as well. Or it could be somebody. You've been very determined to win their heart and be a part of them. But I see you at the beginning of the week making some kind of loss. You're going to feel quite isolated. It's like poverty of some kind that you're going to be going through at the beginning of this week. You're losing whatever this situation is that's making you feel, whatever this battle, this argument is about, whatever this argument you have coming into this week, is you're basically going to be making a loss from it. But I see, again, it's a transformation that you're going through at the moment, whether you realize this conscious. I don't think you realize it is. I see you're this person down here on the floor, just kind of knocked out, and while the Death Rider's coming up to these other people down here. I feel like it's a transformation for you that you're undergoing at the moment, but it's something that's making you more pure. It's purifying your energy. Whatever this is purifying your energy so that you are more in tune and more aligned with yourself and more of yourself. So it's almost like an onion shedding layers. It's what I'm getting here. But whatever this is, obviously it's not great energy to be in. I feel like it's quite messy. And you've had some sort of big argument recently, or big whatever it is. It's an argument that you've had, and you sort of like you're making a last stand here. Basically, you're on your last legs in whatever way. It's kind of like you know you're going for that whatever it is to sort of like hold on to the remnants of whatever is left. But you're looking back and you're like, damn, you're kind of realizing that this is not good for you, is what I'm getting. Whatever this is, and you being like this is not good for you. But coming into the week, obviously, once you've had this, when you felt this loss or have gone through this physical loss, I see a new opportunity coming in for you. It could be a new opportunity or an idea that's coming in for you, and it's going to lead to your growth. It's very inspirational, is what I'm getting. It's going to inspire you. I see like these leaves almost like sprouting, and then as soon as they sprout, they're just falling off. Means that you're very abundant. You're going to be very abundant once this loss happens. It's transforming you. It's transforming your energy. Once your energy is more aligned, what's good for you will come into your reality a lot quicker. Sorry if you can hear that, but that might be quite relevant for you. You might be feeling like you're being sucked into a vacuum at this time because of this loss. You're kind of feeling like, your energy's been drained, you're drained, you don't feel good anymore at this point. At the beginning of this week, you don't feel very good. But please do bear in mind that this is transforming you. Whatever this situation is, it's not in your best interest. It's not gonna give you as much as you can give it, if that makes sense to you. However much energy you're expending in whether this is a job or a relationship, it's not good for you, because you're having to be in this energy for it to be something that is good for you. So not good for you, but something that you can keep and something that's permanent. For you to have that permanency, you have to be in this energy. It's almost a given. Like, there is no other way. You cannot be someone else in this place. You have to be this type of person, and this sort of type of person is not a type of person that you want to be realistically, because this person, after the Four of Pentacles comes the Five of Pentacles, and in the Five of Pentacles, which is you have over here, they lose all of these Four Pentacles, and they don't have any more Pentacles. They're gone. They're part of nature now. But over here, you have the Pentacles, but you're being in this energy of like, this is it, this is all I have, and this is all that's going to be. And it's a very greedy energy. Like, you won't allow no one to climb up in the hierarchy of things. You won't allow somebody to come near your position or challenge your position in any kind of way, and you're very determined that you wouldn't allow somebody to come near you. I see you almost, you are wearing a lot of armor. You have to wear a lot of armor. Your skin has got to be very thick. So whatever this is, it could be very high profile, or just somebody that, if it's a relationship, it's somebody that gets a lot of attention from whatever sex the opposite sex is, or the same sex. But I see you, after this loss does happen, when you're going to feel like, almost like, you're at a loss of some kind. You're like, your energy is being drained out of you, and you feel like you're being sucked into a vacuum, so to speak. An opportunity is going to come in for you. It's going to come in very quickly, is what I'm feeling. It's going to be almost by magic. It's going to just appear right in front of you. It's like a deer in the headlights. You're the deer, and this opportunity is going to be like the headlights for you. And whatever this opportunity is for you is going to be extremely good for you. I see you being very happy. You're going to be in a very positive energy. You're going to be exuberant, and you're going to feel alive. Whatever this is. Let's clarify this. I feel like the sun on the sun card is like staring almost into my soul. I think you being in the sunlight would be very beneficial for you. And for you to also realize there's always another way. There's always another way, is what I'm getting. I feel like the sun is kind of telling me that there's another way of doing things where you can be happy. And this, whatever it is going to be made aware, it's going to be brought to your awareness this week. You got two aces clarifying another ace. You got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Some sort of breakthrough you're going to have. Sorry, two aces clarifying the Sun card, not an ace card. So you've got, so you're going to have some sort of breakthrough. It's going to be financially, or it could be something that is a gift or an opportunity that's coming in for you. But you're going to be breaking through. I see you breaking through and being abundant. You're cutting through the lies almost. You're cutting through the lies. It's you're taking action. You're taking action, and this action is causing you to break through. And whatever this is, the sun, whatever this opportunity that's coming in for you, the Ace of Wands. Maybe I was clarifying the Ace of Wands accidentally. Ah, okay, I get it now. So yeah, so I was clarifying the sun, but I ended up saying I clarifying the one with, and I got the ace with, and I got two more aces. So I think that is actually the case here. The case here being that the Ace of Wands has been clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, which in this case means whatever this new opportunity is that's going to make you feel inspired, you're taking action, and it's going to cause you to make some kind of a breakthrough, and that breakthrough is going to make you abundant. It's going to bring you into this energy of abundance, and it's going to bring you some kind of wealth, whether that's material, spiritual, mental, physical, whatever kind of wealth it is. There's some kind of wealth that is for you. I'm not being allowed to know what this is. It's something that you've got to figure out, is what I'm getting. I feel like by me telling you what it is, you're not going to be able to understand what it is and why exactly it is that for you, because it's different for different Pisces, I'd imagine. But I'm not being told here. What I'm being told is that you need to go inwards, and you need to go inwards. You need to find harmony within yourself, and you need to illuminate the parts of you inside of you. Yeah, it's a choice. It's some kind of choice. There's a choice you have to make. So this is definitely some kind of transformation. We'll go at the beginning, that energy. You have to go inwards for this, to figure out what this is. You have to, introspection is like, self-examination almost. You're going inwards and looking at things in your life, and you need to find a harmony, and illuminate different parts of you. I don't know what this means, only you can tell me what this means, but this is what I'm getting here, that it's a choice for you to do this and to be in this Ace of Pentacles energy. I see this opportunity is coming in for you regardless. this new opportunity is coming in for you regardless. You're going to be in this sun energy regardless by the end of the week. This is your energy for the end of the week. But this whatever this new opportunity is going to cause you to be, have some sort of breakthrough. But I feel like when you get to the Ace of Pentacles, it's like the next stage. In this next stage, to get to this, to be fully in this energy, you will have to go inside, and maybe it's a bit of shadow work that you need to do. And I don't know what this is in regards to. Only you know what this is. But I see you being happy by the end of this week. Whatever you're going through at the beginning of this week, this this sort of feeling battle weary after this argument or whatever, and feeling at a loss, you're going to be, it's going to be completely the opposite by the end of the week. You're going to be very happy by the end of the week. This opportunity is going to present itself to you. I don't feel like you have to go far at all. I feel like you're kind of like this castle over here, and this, you're feeling quite small and defeated, and this opportunity is just ridiculously huge. It's just coming out in front of your face, out of nowhere, to be honest. I feel like you might be very annoyed with someone right now. Someone's probably, I feel like I'm tapping into this energy of like you feeling very angry all of a sudden. Like, it's something that you've been in a situation before, and it's kind of like giving you anxiety of like, what the outcome is going to be. It's like some sort of boss or something, or someone that has authority in some kind of way in your life is basically having some sort of issue with you. This could be. This is what could be bringing into this energy, is what I'm feeling. It's a very anxious energy, that what's going to happen, sort of. Your challenge for this week is your subconscious mind. I feel like in your subconscious mind, you might not be on page with your conscious mind. Your unconscious mind and your subconscious mind. No, sorry, your conscious mind and your unconscious mind are, or subconscious mind. All right, getting too many minds here. So your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, right? They're not in agreement with one another. I see you try to do one thing in reality in the physical realm, but your subconscious mind is programmed in another way. So you end up doing something that you don't want to do. But you're hoping and praying that things work out. I see you trying to tap into your intuition. You're quite tapped into your intuition, and you get lucky with your intuition is what I'm getting. It's not fully developed. Like, you'll get lucky now and again when you're trying to use your intuition, that, oh, this is right and this is wrong. But I'm getting here that it's not fully developed, your intuition. Your subconscious mind is not in agreement with your conscious mind. They are doing different things in different realms. I see your conscious mind is mostly focused on the material, and your subconscious mind is focused on the supernatural, the spiritual. But I see you praying, you're praying a lot, you have faith that things are going to work out, but you just don't know why things are happening the way they are. It's almost like, you're very solemn about things in general, that you don't understand why they're not working out the way that you want them to work out. I see another challenge for you this week is people around you are going to be a challenge, your friends are going to be a challenge. It's like they're pouring into you their malice, not malice, but like, their problems and issues. And if you're visibly going through something, it makes them want to digress even more. I guess they want to pour more of their own problems into your problems, because you're already going through problems, if that makes sense. So your challenge is to not be around people like that this week that have a lot of problems, or just problems in general. They need to stay away from you this week. You need to be more not more to yourself, but you just need to be around people that are not so focused on problems, because I see it almost like over here, it's like their energy is flowing into you if you're feeling quite down. See, when you're feeling quite down, energies can enter into you a lot easier than if you're not down. So just be mindful of how you're feeling around people. If they give any bit of a funny vibe, then they can't be good to be around. And it's probably best for you that you don't be around. It's interesting as well, because it's almost like a wand and you're at the top of it. It's almost like this wand is coming for you, and there's like two people, it might be two friends that you have, and it's like they're just going through problems and problems. They don't give a shit. Like, they're going through everything and they just don't care about, that's just the way they live. And I see you kind of like at the top here, right, trying to pour in your energy, because their energy down here is not exactly white. It's like it's a bit, it's colored, but your energy up here is more pure and is going into them, and it's more streamlined, and they're just absorbing it and throwing it out like it's rubbish. So just be careful of like who you're hanging around with this week. Some people that you like to hang around with, or just work people, or whoever it is, they're not good for you. I see you also, your challenge this week is to recuperate, you heal yourself. You need to rest, not just physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It might be from these people. In general, I see you having a lot of anxiety this week. Seriously, you have a lot of I've been feeling a lot of very anxious, and I don't think that is good for you. And I think the way you can alleviate this pain is just by resting. Resting doesn't necessarily mean sleeping. Resting can be not doing work, taking a break, treating yourself to something, whether that's a nice pastry, or like, nice dessert, or nice food, just like something nice that you don't usually do. Just look after yourself a bit, and it's going to help you a lot. I see it saying, rest from strife. So you need to rest from the problems, because this opportunity is going to come in for you regardless. You don't see it coming, and it's going to come in, and by the end of the week you're going to be feeling really, really happy. So just know that this situation, whatever it is that you're going through in your life, is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. No such situation can ever last forever. And this is the whole point of our incarnation on this planet, is we're meant to go through these situations that are temporary in order to grow. And you are going to grow. Hopefully you do accept the death. So see, the Death Rider, he doesn't come in to kill you. I mean, I know he's called Death, he's not trying to kill you, but you need to realize that the Death Rider, he has his visor up. So in the olden times, if a knight came up to you and he had his visor down, he couldn't be someone that you could trust. He was not trustworthy. He could have been a foe, it could have been anything. But the fact that the Death Rider has his helmet visor up, it means that he's showing you who he is. And not only is he doing that, he's on a white horse, which represents purity, and he's got a flag that has a white rose, which also represents purity. So it means that he's coming to you to, as a friend, almost like, not as a friend, that's not a good way of putting it. He's coming to you with pure intention, and He's not coming to kill you, but he's coming to ask whether you accept or not. And whether you accept this transformation, whether you accept this transition. And I see you I see you being this guy from, from being on the floor down here, right? I see you moving somehow and going here. Once you kind of, get into this energy here, right? You turn into this guy here. So in the beginning of the reading, while you're, in this energy of feeling like that, you're down here. And then, by the time the week starts, you're up here, like looking at the Death Rider, almost realizing, you might be lucky with your intuition again, that, this is some sort of transformation that you're going through. This is some sort of thing that you have to let go of. You're realizing that by you letting go, this is going to cause some sort of transformation. You're looking at the Death Rider, and he's coming up to you and asking you whether you accept this transformation. So this is what the Death Rider really represents. When you die, when you let things die, not when you die, but when you let things die, or even when you let yourself die, ego, not physically, okay? We're not talking about that, but when you let things die, it sheds away what isn't true. It sheds away what isn't true. And it can be very scary, but you need to realize that death is pure, and it will never be anything other than pure. So I see you going through a major change this week, within yourself. But again, it's a choice. You have to go inside and figure what this is for you. So the key here is you need to go inwards. You need to go introspect within yourself to find harmony about some sort of illumination. That's the key here for you this week. I'm not being told what it is, but it's a choice that you have to make. I can't go that deep for you, because your soul's purpose is not my soul's purpose. But I can guide you as much as I can. And that's the key here that you need to take from this reading. Because these other situations are going to happen regardless, apart from, of course, the challenges is what you need to be aware of. But the rest of the events that are in motion are almost going to happen without you doing anything. It's almost orchestrated for things to happen like this. Not the first part where that whole stuff was going in, but towards the end, because the energies pick up and they become a lot stronger. You have the Major Arcana, you have the Ace of Wands, and they're quite strong energies to have midweek and the end of the week. Ooh. So your outcome for this week is you're going to be very grateful. You're going to be very grateful and successful. You might find some kind of wealth, a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of being, a wealth of money. It could be any kind of wealth. But I see you being very grateful and happy, very grateful and happy by the end of the week. You're going to realize that this whole thing was like a pause. You needed to understand what is going on in your life, not physically in the physical world, but your soul's life, of what are you doing. It's almost like you're being enlightened by the end of the week. You're getting to a point where you're transcending your emotions. You're transcending your emotions. I see you're a very emotional person. You're Pisces, of course you're emotional. But I see you transcending your emotions. It's like a magical experience. It's not magical experience. It's a magical. It's magical what you're going through. Like, there's no other way I can say it. Yeah, it's magical what you're going through. I see you growing wildly from this. By the end of the week, you're going to grow very wildly. I see you having deep realizations, deep epiphanies, deep understandings of who you was is not who you thought you was. And you're almost going opposite to who you were by the end of the week. I see your energy becoming a lot younger as well. It's like you've been this old man or old woman and you're been almost flabbergasted by life of like, you know, what the hell is going on and why am I in these situations? And it's just like you're like, what the hell, man? Like, you know, you've been so stunned by what has been going on in your life. You're almost like you've been paralyzed in fear. But I see you, but at the end of this week, you're completely the opposite. You're so relaxed. You're chilling out, like you're not chilling out. I'd say you're relaxed in a way where you see the truth. You see the depth of the truth of your being and what you represent, and who you are. And you're figuring out, you're planning which way you want to go moving forwards. So it's a really positive reading, to be honest with you. I'm going to leave you reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you soon.